What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. Make sure you like this video and share it. I'm going to talk about a Instagram Onlyfans model who decided that after being arrested for allegedly stabbing her boyfriend not once but twice, Genie Exum decided she wanted to promote her OnlyFans after being released from custody, even though they shouldn't have allowed her to go, because what she did was she basically attempted to end his life. Now, she's 22 years old. I believe he is 30. And we're going to get into this article and a couple different other ones. But I'm going to tell you how dangerous attention seeking can be. You have a woman who could have seriously injured her boyfriend, and instead of her being remorseful, instead of her understanding what she has done, she thinks it's a game. She's posting Instagram stories while she's in custody, just making it seem like it's a joke. But, you know, maybe knife crimes don't really matter that much in New York City. Everything else matters but that. The fact that she thinks this is a game, she's joking about it, she's promoting her OnlyFans, just shows you the mindset and the IQ of the majority of your westernized women. Let's get into this article from the NY Post. So Instagram model Genie Exum, accused of stabbing her boyfriend, plugs her OnlyFans after arrest.
What's that?
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Subscribe to your OnlyFans?
Yes, Genie with 3 E's and then 2 M's at the end of Exum.
Why'd you stab him?
Do you see this? He trying to get down to the questions, and she's promoting her OnlyFans. She thinks it's a joke. She really thinks it's a joke. The Instagram model was charged with stabbing her boyfriend. The kitchen knife in her glitzy Hudson Yards apartment shared a video overnight of herself smirking while being questioned at a cop station after the alleged attack. Genie Exum walked free on bail following her arraignment in Manhattan on Tuesday, after police said she knifed her boyfriend, Playboy Pajulius. I believe that's how you say it. Baby boy Pajulius. I'll just say his name is Baby Boy. In the back and the arm during a fight a night earlier. So this woman knifed this guy twice during an argument, in the back and in the arm, which means that he was walking away from her and she picked up a knife and knifed him twice. And she's allowed to leave. She's allowed to walk out of the police station after doing this. After returning to her 10th Avenue high-rise late Tuesday, Exum shared footage on her Instagram story of her sitting beside a cop in the station. The video, which Exum reposted from her account earlier, showed the blonde smirking as she played with what appeared to be a necklace. You see this? This is what happens when you are dangerously obsessed with attention and promoting your OnlyFans. This whole thing could be a setup. This whole thing could be a way to promote herself. I think that this is wrong, and I think that if she did not do what she is accused of doing, then both of them should be arrested. But this, to me, just tells you that there are people, especially females like this, 22 years old, they don't know nothing about the world. I don't care how many countries they've been to. They see this as a joke. They see it as a game. But it gets worse. The video, in which Exum reposted from another account, showed the blonde smirking as she played what appeared to be a necklace. Just read that. They took my phone, y'all. I'm in the trap right now. Exum wrote alongside the video. The Instagram model was wearing the same oversized gray Sublime sweater, dark green leggings, and white slippers she wore in court for her arraignment for the second-degree charge. Look at this. They're allowing a woman that could have ended a man's life to just walk free, as if she's not going to get in a fit of anger again and attack this guy. She posted a video just hours after telling a Post reporter to subscribe to my OnlyFans as she returned to her apartment. Exum, who last month posted a photo of herself flashing her top in front of an NYPD cop car, has more than 37,000 followers on Instagram. Manhattan Assistant District Attorney Grace London has argued in court for Exum to be held on $10,000 bail or $50,000 bond, saying this is a violent case. Of course it is. She should be held without bail. If this was the other way around and a man had done this, he would not be allowed to leave that jailhouse. But because it's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed 22-year-old, they're like, you know what? She's not a violent person. You know, she just committed a violent crime. Let's let her go. It's not like she's these other people, right? Let's look at her. We don't have to worry. That's all this is, man. It's all about the perception, unfortunately. Exum's boyfriend was knifed twice in the attack and was bleeding when he went down to the lobby, where a doorman called the cops around 6:45 Monday, prosecutors said. And she was allowed to go free? He was taken to Bellevue Hospital, where he received stitches. Exum's public defender, she don't even have a lawyer. She has a public defender. Brooke Quincy Myers claimed the victim, who is described as an older man, much larger than Miss Exum, told him that he doesn't want the case going forward. So they're already playing this. He's an older man. She's a younger woman. I've told you about this, man. When older men date younger women, you have to be careful, man. Because if there's some type of incident, they are gonna play this card. They're gonna play he's an older man card, and he's bigger than her, and she had no choice. That's what they're gonna play, and that's exactly what they're doing with him. He's 30, she's 22, and they're already playing the he's older, he's bigger card against him. And that's what happens when you date. Not all the time, but in these cases with these domestic situations, they're gonna play that card. They're gonna play that card. I guarantee you, they're gonna play that card. The Insider, an OnlyFans model, was reportedly arrested after a boyfriend accused her of knifing her with a kitchen knife. OnlyFans creator and Instagram model was arrested and charged with felony after her boyfriend said she had knifed him with a kitchen knife, according to police. A spokesperson for the New York Police Department told the Insider that 22-year-old Genie was arrested Monday night after 30-year-old man told police who were responding to a 911 call he was assaulted. The man alleged that a woman had knifed him in the back and arm with a kitchen knife after the two got into a verbal dispute. The NYPD spokesperson said Genie, who has 38,000 followers on Instagram and over 100,000 likes on OnlyFans, was charged with one count of assault with intent to cause physical injury with a weapon, a Class D felony, at her arraignment hearing in New York criminal court on Tuesday, according to court records reviewed by the Insider. The 30-year-old man was Exum's boyfriend. According to the New York Daily News, the NYPD spokesperson said that the man is now in stable condition at the NYC Health Hospital's Bellevue facility. The hospital did not respond request to comment. The person listed as Exum's defense attorney in court records, Brooke Quincy Myers of the Neighborhood Defenders Service of Harlem, said the boyfriend suffered only minor injuries and did not want the case to continue. He disclosed to me he was not stabbed, Myers said, according to New York Daily News. Myers did not respond to request to comment. So why were you profusely bleeding, and why did you tell the police that is what happened to you, bro? This is why you guys don't get no justice when these women do things to you. You only want to talk about things that were done to you when they accuse you of stuff. You can't do that. You need to be open and honest. I know you don't want to get her in trouble, but sometimes people got to learn the hard way, because if she gets a slap on the wrist for this, she's going to do something even worse to you. I mean, this is a violent woman. I don't care if she's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Caucasian woman who's 22 years old, who's an OnlyFans model. She's a danger to other people. She's a danger to other people, and she should not be allowed on the streets. At least not right now, until there's a trial. But they're not going to do that because she doesn't fit the narrative. She doesn't fit the narrative of the crazy brute. But there are more dangerous people than brutes. You have women who are wolves in sheep's clothing. And this female definitely is a wolf in sheep's clothing. This female thinks this is a joke. Because, let's face it, the justice system here in America is very biased. And they don't want to hold women accountable for the things that they do. They only want to hold women accountable when that woman really does something screwed up. But it shouldn't take that. It shouldn't take her doing something crazy for you to want to hold her accountable. She thinks this is a game. You have to show her otherwise, but they are not going to do that because, again, you look at her, she's blonde hair, blue eyes, well, might be different color eyes, but she doesn't look dangerous. She's just an OnlyFans model. She's an OnlyFans model with a public defender. With a guy who must be desperate because if he stays with her, he's only going to make it, he's gonna basically, if he stays with her, he's gonna validate what she did because she's gonna end up doing it again. It would not surprise me if she's put hands on this guy before. Look at the Johnny Depp situation. Johnny Depp went through all that with his ex, and he still ended up losing a substantial lot as far as his career and public image is concerned, even though he was the one that was dealing with the abuse. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Like this video and share it. Let me know what you think.